Is Leonardo DiCaprio hiding a secret about his love life? At 50, with global fame, millions in the bank, and countless awards, why has he never said "I do"? For decades, fans watched him date the most glamorous women in the world, from supermodels to Hollywood actresses, yet marriage never followed. Today, that mystery ends. For the first time, DiCaprio is breaking his silence, revealing why marriage simply doesn't fit into his world. In this video, we'll explore his fascinating journey from a small home in Los Angeles to Hollywood royalty, and why, despite fame and fortune, he chooses freedom over a wedding ring. Stick around till the end, because what you'll learn about DiCaprio's personal decisions might just surprise you. From humble beginnings to Hollywood legend, long before the red carpets, Leonardo DiCaprio's life was far from glamorous. Born in Los Angeles on November 11, 1974, his parents separated when he was just a baby, but instead of drifting apart, they lived in neighboring homes, raising him together with a shared garden between their houses. His father, George, was a comic book artist. His mother, Irmeline, worked long hours as a legal secretary. Growing up wasn't easy. His childhood neighborhood was filled with crime, poverty, and constant struggles. Yet, his parents' creative lifestyle gave Leo something most kids around him didn't have: exposure to art and culture. They encouraged his curiosity, feeding his passion for performance even when money was tight. From comic books to underground art shows, creativity surrounded him. Even his name has a unique story. His mother felt him kick for the first time while looking at a Leonardo da Vinci painting in Italy. That's when she decided her son would carry the name of the famous artist. From a young age, Leo enjoyed copying people and making faces, entertaining family and friends whenever he got the chance. His early life taught him two important lessons: work hard and dream big. And though the streets around him were dangerous, his parents made sure his spirit stayed unbroken, reminding him constantly that he was destined for something greater. His fight to become an actor, no shortcuts.
Do you love him?
Pardon me?
Do you love him?
Leonardo DiCaprio's success story wasn't overnight. As a teenager, he spent nearly 2 years being rejected by talent agents. Many told him he didn't have the right look, and one even advised changing his name to something more American. But Leo refused, determined to succeed without changing who he was. His father's support gave him the strength to keep going when most would have given up. He started out in TV commercials, from Matchbox cars to Bubble Yum. His earliest acting jobs were small parts in shows like The New Lassie, Santa Barbara, and Parenthood. These weren't glamorous roles, but each one helped him gain experience in front of the camera. Even when no one was watching, Leo treated every role as a stepping stone. His real turning point came when Robert De Niro handpicked him for This Boy's Life. Working alongside De Niro pushed Leo to take acting seriously. He saw firsthand what professional discipline looked like. Soon after, his powerful performance in What's Eating, Gilbert Grape stunned critics and earned him his first Oscar nomination. By then, Hollywood realized Leonardo DiCaprio wasn't just a teenage heartthrob. He was a serious talent ready to take on the world. Each role, each setback, and each rejection had built the foundation for what would become one of Hollywood's greatest careers. From Titanic to global megastar, 1997 changed Leonardo DiCaprio's life forever. When Titanic hit theaters, he wasn't just an actor anymore, he became a global icon. The role of Jack Dawson made him the face of an entire generation, with fans around the world obsessing over his every move. Overnight, Leo Mania took over magazines, posters, and television screens everywhere. But with massive fame came massive pressure. Behind the scenes, DiCaprio felt the weight of being labeled Hollywood's newest heartthrob. He knew that if he kept playing romantic leads, he'd get trapped in a career he didn't want. Determined to control his own narrative, Leo made a bold decision. He stepped back. He turned down similar roles, taking time to rethink his career path. This decision shocked fans and confused Hollywood insiders. Why would the biggest new star walk away from easy success? The answer was simple. Leonardo DiCaprio didn't want to be remembered as just another pretty face. His return was strategic. He chose serious, complex roles, teaming up with legendary director Martin Scorsese for films like Gangs of New York and The Aviator. Every role from that point proved he was chasing something far bigger than fame. He wanted respect as an actor, his secret life outside the cameras. While his career soared, Leonardo DiCaprio's personal life became a source of endless fascination. Fans saw him on red carpets and film premieres, but behind closed doors, his private world remained carefully hidden. And yet, one thing always grabbed attention: his relationships with the world's most famous women. From supermodels like Naomi Campbell and Gisele Bündchen to actresses like Blake Lively, Leo's love life constantly made headlines. But few realized that DiCaprio was extremely selective about what the public saw. He rarely spoke about his relationships in interviews. He avoided flashy public gestures or oversharing on social media, choosing instead to keep his personal life as private as possible. This only fueled public curiosity. Every time he was photographed with someone new, the media went wild, speculating about engagements or secret weddings. Yet every relationship followed the same pattern: glamorous beginnings, quiet vacations, sudden breakups, all handled discreetly. According to those close to him, Leo values privacy above all else. He doesn't mind being seen at events, but what happens behind the scenes is strictly for those he trusts. His ability to keep personal matters private in a world obsessed with celebrity gossip became one of his greatest strengths. And while fans guessed and speculated for years, only DiCaprio himself knew the full truth about his relationships. Why Leonardo never married. His own words.
Married life seem a little boring to you?
Does it seem boring?
A little sedate?
No, I've seen interesting marriages and I've seen not interesting marriages.
For years, fans asked the same question: why has Leonardo DiCaprio never gotten married? Finally, after decades of speculation, DiCaprio himself gave an answer. According to people close to him and Leo's own rare comments, he simply doesn't believe in marriage as a necessary commitment. He feels that true connection doesn't require a legal contract. To him, emotional freedom is essential for a relationship to thrive. Unlike many celebrities who rush into marriages, DiCaprio has always approached relationships differently. He believes that official labels can add unnecessary pressure. Even in his longest relationships, Leo felt no urge to make things official on paper. His focus has always been on personal growth, freedom, and emotional honesty. For DiCaprio, loving someone doesn't have to end in a ceremony or a legal document. What's more interesting, Leo has been open about seeing marriage as a potential distraction from his passion, acting. He's admitted that he gets completely immersed in his roles, often disappearing from the world while filming. This dedication leaves a little room for traditional family life. So while fans may continue dreaming of a DiCaprio wedding, the actor himself simply doesn't see it as part of his future. His most serious relationship, could she change everything? Right now, one woman stands out from the rest in Leonardo DiCaprio's life: Victoria Ceretti. A successful model from Italy, Victoria has reportedly brought something different to Leo's world. Their relationship has already lasted longer than many of his past romances. From private getaways to public events, Victoria and Leo have been spotted spending serious time together. Fans noticed something unusual. DiCaprio introduced her to his mother, a rare move for the famously private star. Insiders claim Victoria connects with Leo in a way that few others have. She reportedly understands his quiet, intellectual side, a side most people never see. She's not just accompanying him to glamorous parties, she's reportedly investing in building a deep, meaningful relationship. Friends say she's patient, supportive, and not rushing him into anything. But even with this deep bond, insiders believe marriage is still unlikely. Victoria may be different, but Leo's views on marriage remain firm. While he's enjoying the relationship and values the connection they share, he still sees no reason to formalize it. For DiCaprio, happiness doesn't require a wedding ring. Even so, many believe if anyone can change his mind, it might just be her. The ring that started rumors. In 2023, fans went into a frenzy when Victoria Ceretti was spotted wearing a large diamond ring. Almost instantly, rumors exploded online. Was DiCaprio finally engaged? Social media lit up with fans speculating that Hollywood's most famous bachelor was ready to settle down. Some even suggested that turning 50 had changed his mindset. Was this the moment the world had been waiting for? But the excitement didn't last long. Insiders quickly revealed that the ring had nothing to do with DiCaprio. In fact, Victoria had owned the ring before their relationship even began. It was just a piece of personal jewelry, not an engagement ring from Leo. However, that didn't stop fans from hoping. Even after the truth came out, Online forums and celebrity news outlets kept the discussion alive. People joked that maybe Leo was finally realizing it was time to settle down, but those close to the actor insisted otherwise. Marriage is not part of his future plans. He's happy, he's in love, but he doesn't see a wedding as necessary. Once again, Leonardo DiCaprio managed to keep the world guessing, turning 50, thinking of the future, but not marriage. Turning 50 was a major milestone for Leonardo DiCaprio, and it made people wonder if his life priorities were finally shifting. In a rare interview, DiCaprio surprised fans by admitting he does want to be a father someday. For the first time, he opened up about his thoughts on starting a family. He said, "I'm sure it will be, but it's true, I'm not getting any younger."
49 years old. How the hell did that happen?
I have no idea.
This honest comment sparked new conversations. Could fatherhood be part of his future, even without marriage? However, when it comes to becoming a husband, Leo's views remain unchanged. Insiders say he still doesn't believe a wedding is necessary for happiness. Friends close to him reveal that acting is his true passion, a passion that demands his full energy. Every time a relationship deepens, he reportedly shifts focus back to his career. DiCaprio's dedication to his craft has always taken center stage. He's described as someone who fully immerses himself in his roles, sometimes vanishing from public life for months at a time. This total commitment leaves little space for traditional commitments like marriage, and while he enjoys companionship, he sees no need for legal paperwork to define love. Turning 50 hasn't changed that. Yet. Will Leonardo DiCaprio ever change? So after decades of questions, will Leonardo DiCaprio ever change his mind about marriage? The answer seems clear. Probably not. Despite dating the world's most famous women and now sharing a strong connection with Victoria Chiretti, Leo remains firm in his belief. Marriage simply isn't necessary. He's happy building meaningful relationships without the pressure of legal contracts. His entire life has been about choosing his own path, from refusing to change his name as a teenager to avoiding being typecast in Hollywood. DiCaprio has always made unconventional choices, and his love life is no different. For him, freedom and focus matter more than tradition. But what do you think? Could Leo surprise the world and finally settle down? Or will he remain Hollywood's most famous bachelor forever? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to know your take. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our next deep dive into Hollywood's biggest secrets. See you in the next video.